Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's... the fuck? Go find out what that is. But welcome, welcome. On our last adventures, since our last adventure, really, we've done a lot of shit. I made a lot. Helped out some people. Gathered another artifact, which is actually what we're here to do. Gather another artifact. We came across clones of historical figures that we inevitably set free. And now Genghis Khan is roaming my universe in a starship somewhere. Because yes, I came across him in a starship. Where he got the starship, or credits for starships, I have no idea. How he even got off the planet, I have no freaking clue. Oh, what are you? Oh, Starborn.
All you can
Oh crap, I don't have anything to heal. Shit. God, I wish I had ammo for the mutineer. Okay, this gun clearly isn't cutting it. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Guess I gotta go with furiously calibrated Beowulf. I've gained 1 quantum essence. Okay then. Ooh, what the fuck was that? Ow. Fuck. Let's see. Right off, Starborn. I'm taking your shit. Kill you? I'm gonna take your shit. Watch, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker, and then the ship is gonna just disappear.
Got all worked up for nothing.
Do I have anything throwable? Oh, hell yeah, I do.
Can't take much more of this.
Oh, bullshit. You mean inaccessible. It's landed. It's here. Fuck you. Give me the ship.
I'm here for you, my love. Only if it's one. Every time you say those things, feel free to drop some. I'll be counting the minutes to our next chat.
That was a nice waste. I mean, I'm sure the quantum essences will come in handy, but I've got Jack off for health. Who knows how many more Starborn I'm gonna have to come across. shit's about to be explored. Holy shit. Okay, that's lava, I guess.
Well, hello, sunshine. Don't stay away too long.
Fuck, it might be nice to just walk through that shit without a problem. Oh crap, I don't have the health for this. I don't have the health for this. Cross galaxy. While I'm there, I'm gonna go to the Commerce District, maybe pack up on some health stuff. Goddamn, you can't fast travel from the goddamn cave. Go to the lodge, add that shit. Definitely pack up on fucking ammo and health. Ammo for the Mutineer and the Revenant.
Mind if we stop by the waterfall on this trip? I could use a few moments to unwind.
Can't think of a better place to recharge and ready ourselves for our next mission.
Look at how far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Is it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers. Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery?
Exactly. When the universe presents us with a threat, we can't afford to run away. We need to stay in the fight.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands. Won't be going alone. Need more than just the you and I. Asked around. A few constellations are already on their way up.
What's happening, darling?
Now is the best time, but I need to talk with you later. See you on the Eye. Anything that gets us closer to more artifacts is a good idea in my book. See you on the Eye. Anything that... gets us closer to more artifacts is a good idea in my book. See you on the Eye. Anything that gets us closer to more artifacts is a good idea in my book.
As much as ever since I got here, this has felt like home. Okay, let's take a look. Stay safe, okay? It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time.
like the idea of relying on the Freestar Collective, but here we are.
New Atlantis Security have reported yet another.
I'm so excited to see Tony activate.
Anything I can help you with? Need some work done? Nothing for us to do. Sure, have at it. I'm sure you can find something.
hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you. Hey there. Good to see you again. Can I get... Yep. I've got something in the works that'll... You would love it. I made a deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think, but it never showed up. Turns out the guy security got wind. I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the rest. I need to get my hands on. I really do. Before we say, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important car. And if you, with me on this? God, you have no idea what... I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I... You're in the right place. See you around. Hey there, new girl. Good to see you again. Sure thing. Catch you later.
If it belongs on your ship, then there's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. Oh, please, take a look. Oh, please, take a look. Appreciate the business.
Selling art is a
Hi there. Certainly. Please.
How's the investigation? Still have questions? Go ahead and ask. The whole department is in the process of recovering, myself included. If I'm being honest, things can be replaced and wounds can be healed, but building back that trust in each other is going to take time. Luckily, we've built a good culture here, and we hired some new recruits who are inspired by what you did. Yeah, we all got friends who need things, but we've also got rules and regulations. Your friend... See you later.
Nice suit.
Did I leave the stove on? If you've seen something interesting, let me... If it pans out and... Welcome to SSNA. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego. He's liable to... Sorry. Long day. Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. I bet you have a story or two. Tommy? Tommy did something useful? So you must be the captain of the... Frontier? Rumor is there was a firefight at a mining installation. I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. So, what do you got for me? Really? To say you have my undivided attention is an understatement. A lot of people were there. The accounts we've got were chaotic. What was your role in that? Sounds like maybe you're being modest. Security isn't exactly trained for that scenario. But all right. The whole city is still on edge over the attack. We were fortunate, damn fortunate, that casualties were so low. What was it like in the thick of things? Pure instinct, huh? It sounds like New Atlantis, heck, the whole UC, owes you a great debt. Any closing comments? I already have a good story here. That's a mouthful. A thankful you guys are around mouthful. Hey, Constellation? From all of us that live here, thanks. We use the word hero a lot in news, but you really are one. If you have a news story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee. You certainly get around. I'm surprised that branch has any customers left the number of times it's been held up. But I thought the Rangers had finally managed to get a handle on it. I heard there was a standoff. That true? I hear the robbers are provided free of charge. All part of the service. What happened to the robbers? The Shaw gang? You did what? I mean, you're well spoken, but a hostage negotiator? I'll do some research and make sure that checks out. These things are often messy. That's really good news. Usually, well, it's a different kind of story. You were there. You were involved in resolving it. Any comment on the Freestar Rangers? Having another high-profile robbery in their own backyard is a bit of a... Huh. That's really good to know. Stories like this always fire up public outrage and appetite. Thanks for the interview. My source is back. Here to report anything else? Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO. Bad blood between the fabled Constellation and the Crimson Fleet? Has all the markings of what we in the SSNN call a story. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group? Wow, an actual member of Constellation graces my office. Do we bow? Maybe smoke a pipe? So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph? How heartwarming. Constellation banding together with some dusty miners. I like it. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, and take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out unexpected. You talk and get paid, I spread the news. It's a classic win-win. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? I swear you're either a trouble magnet or something. So, SysDef finally, and against all odds, really triumphed against the Crimson Fleet. In their own backyard, no less. How were you involved? Directly with him? I got that right? Wow. Okay. So, the Vigilance went toe-to-toe with everything the Crimson Fleet could throw at them. And somehow, almost miraculously, they captured the key. The key itself. I've confirmed that with many sources. Anything to add? Oh, so the standard happy to be part of the team boilerplate. I can type that quote in my sleep. You have to feel good about how everything turned out. Commander Ikande is being hailed a hero, and SysDef's popularity is at an all-time high. Your thoughts? That's a common refrain. He was respected before this, but now? And that's all I need. And as a, well, possibly embarrassing personal note, thank God for you. You have that look in your eye. What's the scoop? I'm working on an investigative piece about some of the businesses in the well right now. Trying to get a handle on how things are in that part of the city. I'm not sure the story will get off the ground, though. I asked the higher-ups if I could go down. They'd probably be all... Would you really? I'd owe you big... Great. I had 3 interviewees in mind. Teresa Mason, the owner of Kay's house, Henrik Zaran at Apex Electronics, and Nurse O'Shea from the medbay. You don't need to ask too many tough questions. I just want to read on how their businesses are.
You're only as safe as your equipment out there. I would never dream of selling substandard gear. Please do. I hope we have some. see you around.
Hey there.
Constellation Star Station LO-868. Welcome aboard. Hello, Captain.
Setting up some software. Want to test the computer over there? Helped Vladimir code up this system the first time. Now, how did this work again? If you could just give my ingenious software a test run. Just hit the computer over there. I need to be watching on my end. If you could just give my ingenious software a test run.
Might be doing the checks and marks on the repairs from here.
Just hit the computer over there. I need to be watching on my end.
Lend a hand? Grab a couple of wrenches and let's tighten this equipment down. Just grab a wrench. Should be quick.
Now that is some fine team. Perfect. Should really help whenever we need to send data back and forth from the lodge.
We'll fire everything up once it's all tightened down. Supposed to happen. Check with Vladimir?
Oh, sore. One too many squats. You color the wrong wires. Station showing red. Nastier than I measured. Figured a few of the parts might be iffy, but this is going to take more than us.
Oh, I should have checked the compatibility when we made the order. I can stay with you until we get all this fixed.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the eye the swords, need to tip your ear on another matter. Don't want to worry anyone, but we got more competition. Not Starborn, rival collector. Captain Petrov owns a salvager vessel called the Scow. Runs it like a palace of novelties. And he's got a new prize in his collection. Reached out through my hand-to-hands to see if we can do an honest swap. He says the rock ain't for sale for any price. Think we're gonna need a crowbar and bag for this one. He's got a reputation for seeing the gold in things, but he's no lab coat. Thinking he knows it's unique, but not why. All the more reason to clutch tightly. Left the life of a jack-of-bones behind myself. I know what I'm asking, but I see a clutch prize not up for the prying any other way. Not sending you lone hook on the job. I want Sam with you on this one. You two will be foot to foot the whole way, so make sure. Catch a smile on it.
We'll be busy fixing up the eye for a while. I'll talk to you when I can. I'll assist Vladimir for now. You go on ahead and get that artifact.
I bet Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
I'll assist Vladimir for now. You go on ahead and get that artifact.
Just here for a chat?
How have you been? I'll assist Vladimir for now. You go on ahead and get that artifact.
Hey, how's it going?
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. Ask away. Cora has the complete top-of-its-class learning videos and lessons. And I have to occasionally do some of the old homeschooling. Fortunately, mainly it's the videos. Around when she was 7, she could already see the cracks in my knowledge. Come to think of it, I think she's doing an introductory college course in astrophysics. Not being graded, like, for fun. She's so weird. There's no next. I want to be exploring until they pry the boots off my cold dead feet. I mean, Cora will go to university, and the price tag there is scarier than any jam we've been in. But for me, my truest love is the next star, the next horizon. Bye.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day. I hope you're having a good day. Worried? No, I think it's fascinating. I know they maybe seem scary at first, but what if it's just a threat display? You know how lots of species will puff themselves up or show off their teeth and growl to scare off anything they don't like. I don't know. I'm just a kid. I just thought maybe we shouldn't assume the worst. Yeah, but all sorts of people say my dad makes a bad impression, and he gets by just fine. Sure sounds like we haven't seen the last of them, so I guess we'll see what happens. Bye!
Our captain is not taking visitors. No one uninvited boards the scow. Captain's orders. If that's all you're here for, then maybe... All right. I'll clear you to dock. Keep yourself out.
This is where I belong.
let you on board. But Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection.
Yeah? What kind of salvage work you do? Ship? Ground battlefield? Or do you just sculpt the back alleys picking? Sounds about right. A lot of spare parts out there. If you don't think too hard about the last guy who had them.
Hey, if it's abandoned, it's fair game. Rules of salvage.
You're all right, scavenger. Go on ahead. Petrov's got a whole little alien zoo in the back. He's asking for trouble with those things. But the locks on the cages are pretty high-end. Strewn about all over. The good stuff's locked up in a vault for Petrov's own personal viewing. And before you ask, Petrov's the only one with the keys, so don't try bribing any of the crew.
Fine. Just ignore me then.
Howdy.
Hello.
Hey.
Well, gentlemen, we have a newcomer. Place your bets.
I'll go with buying. 100 credits says they leave with one of the captain's glorious golden statues.
You know those are colored aluminum, right? I say selling, but nothing the captain wants. You in, Bull?
Yeah. Count me in. I say selling. A cargo hold of all the oil paintings. All fakes.
Bold. I like it. Oh no! Looks like we all lose.
Including you, newcomer. The captain's obsessed with that damn rack. Got another...
You know, I hear that vault got made on the cheap.
Quiet! No spilling the...
At least not for free.
Oh, we would never do that. We
love his money.
Oh yeah, right. Hand over the credits then. Let's talk.
I hear the back end of the vault butts up against the old conveyor belt system.
Crew says those walls were just meant as partitions. They're thin, held up by a few old security bolts. A laser could just cut right through them.
Not that you would, being a respectful guest of this ship and all. You hear about the...
They don't look happy there at all.
They're in cages. Why would they be happy?
I don't know, they just seem...
Anyway, The technician for the cages quit recently, and I have it on good authority that the password is now Idiot Captain.
But don't, because those aliens might kill everyone.
What do you think, gentlemen? Is it time to mutiny?
The price is right, but the captain's been good to us.
Yeah, I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt.
You're a mercenary. You're paid to hurt people.
Not if I can avoid it and still get paid. I do like getting paid, though.
Okay, we're in. But we'll wait for you to make the first move.
You know, people say he's mad, but I like Petrov. Runs a good ship.
Captain Petrov sure loves his damn speeches.
You know...
I wasn't aware we had the visitors. Glad that you
haven't vetted personally. We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care, they have scorch marks on them anyway. Oh, flattery, huh? My favorite pastime, huh? Between you and me, I do have something very special in the vault. But my... Tempting. I do love showing off. But my security team will have a heart attack. I suppose it would be quite unfriendly to turn down a comrade in... Oh, you do... very well. What's a quick look going to hurt, huh? I know. People look at me and say, Petrov, your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say is that even the greatest collection needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, there are thieves everywhere. So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my treasures is painful. But that is the price of security, huh? Que sera? Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks. And
One of the guards
there
here
was
bound
the
on
time I
smugglers or salvagers from the
accidentally
fringes. Lots of
steered
sharks
us into a UC Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the Star Yard for repairs. And now, the moment itself. Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. That holding it for the first time was like drowning in your own soul. Alas, I've held it several times and my soul is still breathing. devoid of any such enlightenment. Why, yes, he did. Oh, no. No. It's only fair to warn you. Hands off. I would hate to sour...
Hey, we're not pirates. Except, well, when we really need something. For really... Yeah, that does sound a little piratey, doesn't it?
What are you...
Say your prayers, pal. Grisly, but part of the job.
Picking us off! Think that hurt?
Who let you on board? Yeah? What kind of... Sounds about right.
Hey, if it's a bet.
You're all right.
Fine. Just ignore me then.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiarities, the pinnacle of perfect procurement, the penultimate panopticon of prosperity. Ha ha ha!
Yes? What?
Well, gentlemen, we have a new...
I'll go with buying.
You know those are colored. You in, Bull?
Yeah.
Bull. Oh, no!
Including you.
You know, I hear that.
Quiet! Quiet.
At least not for...
Oh, we would...
We love his money.
I hear the back end.
Crew says those walls were...
Not that you would.
They don't look happy.
They're in cages.
I don't know.
Anyway.
But don't.
What do you think, gentlemen?
The price is...
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You're a mercenary.
Not if I can avoid.
Okay. We're...
Always good to meet a new friend.
Talk to Petra.
I was...
Gloriousness will guide you.
Excellent. Relax. Oh, between you and... Tempting. I suppose it... No. Really? Very well. I know.
Talk to Petrov.
People look at me and say,
Gloriousness will
Petrov,
guide you.
your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say is that even the greatest collection needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, there are thieves everywhere. So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my treasures is painful, but that is the price of security, huh? Que sera? I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks.
You meet Vadak yet?
And of course,
The
there
captain's
was the
right here.
time I
Never seen a man so
accidentally
exhausted.
steered us into a UC Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the star yard for repairs.
Settle down. Yeah, right.
Now, the moment itself. Ah, beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. That holding it. Alas, I've held it several times, and my soul is still breathing. Why, yes, he did. Oh, no. And it's only fair to...
Hey, we're not pirates. Except, yeah, that does sound a little piratey, doesn't it?
I'm afraid not. I'm easy in all things. What are you? Guards! What? Ow!
They got another!
Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't... Ah! I see it now. You're in love with the artifact. Go then. Leave my ship with your heart's desire. But the United Colonies will know of your descent into petty piracy.
Damn pirate. Get what you came for.
Yeah.
Filthy pirate. We're not gonna forget this. So what? We're just going to let you loot the ship? Damn it, Petrov. I was just getting warmed up.
You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, I'd say we go a few.
I mean, the coward. I'm shooting him repeatedly to the point of death. There isn't much you could do a few more rounds.
Time to tell Cora we're back.
Yes. Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Oh, god damn it.
Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately, or we will be... You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we will be forced to open fire. Copy that. Stay on course.
Yeah, the only stolen item ain't one you're taking, motherfucker.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was having a good one.
I have nothing to say.
You know I went to chef school? This ain't that your ship that landed not too long ago? Sure is something.
Do not bother me. I am a prisoner, trapped by a weak people who do not kill their enemies when they should. The Great Serpent called me to fight the unbelievers in the United Colonies. But I was ambushed, and my ship disabled. I am a prisoner.
Alright, a house for Rune Zealot.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
Cool spacesuit.
Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in! The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach...
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Vladimir! Get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge. Sarah, she's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood.
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over. I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Forget about us! That Starborn bastard is after the artifacts! You can't let him take them! direction. Move it somewhere they can't find it.
He's right. We need to bunker down here and get those artifacts ready to move. Might need every gun to hold that Starborn off.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
Can't blame you, but sure could use your help when that Starborn comes knocking.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to pack up the artifacts. I'll get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking.
Everyone take cover. Now.
Where? Do you really expect them to barge through the front door?
I'm not expecting them to ring the bell.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here. Walter, are you all right? It might be a trick. We better keep moving. I have all the artifacts. Everyone, follow me. There's an old escape tunnel to the Well District. Come on!
Today's not gonna be your day, pal. Sarah. Sarah, can you hear me? It's Sam. Stop. Don't you get it? She's got one foot in the pearly gates already. We're gonna finish this thing for you, okay? So, she's gone. Come on. Let's get going.
He came out of nowhere. Thank you. I don't think I can move right away. But I'll make it.
Okay, I admit, my famous personality wasn't so much help with this one. I'll be fine. I just...
You're alive. Krix's ghost can keep waiting. No tears for the old. Got the others to worry about.
Vladimir! Oh, thank goodness! Where's Sarah?
She's gone.
Oh.
We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure. Just means he's playing the waiting man's game.
Hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High-populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain. Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet.
We can't move home and hearth, but we can at least move the artifacts.
Never thought it would come to this. Hey, don't think about it too much. Give yourself some time.
Do you need me for something?
Oh.
Exploring space, you worry you'll lose people, but this?
Hey, maybe we should get back out there? Staying at the lodge feels weird.
Morale in the lodge.
I need to be checking everyone's vitals.
Reduced.
Now really isn't the time.
I know. Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground 1,000,000 times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious. If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him? It's right here in the city, just a block or so from the lodge.
I guess it couldn't hurt. I've heard the Keeper's a pretty insightful guy.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
No more Starborn have shown up. Yet.
You forget how much you take a place like the Lodge for granted. Until it's threatened.
Hey, let's not stick around the Lodge too long. We should get out there. There's that empty feeling again. Whenever someone's gone, there's like a hole in the Lodge where there used to be.
Sorry. I've been lost in thought.
Constellation has suffered losses before, although none quite so violently. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, it is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing the blueprints you need to. If you feel it is
Hello. Hello.
That tree's as big as the rock.
Aquilus has helped me through some tough times lately.
The colony war. No winners there, just orphans and mourners.
What was the bounty for? So you paid off the bounty, but you still had the stolen item on you? Hmm.
I don't know about you. I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me... Yes, indeed. My life is an...
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But...
Oh. Well, what's on...
Keeper, we were hoping to talk to you about unity.
You want to subject your friend here to one of our talks, Mateo? The future of humanity is always a long discussion.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
The Starborn have now officially pissed me off. No matter how this game ends, they're going to die.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, they're all gonna die now. I don't care how this game's gonna make you end it. No, I'm killing them, all of them.
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. Yes, something must be there. I just can't. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story. The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find Varun worshippers are more enigmatic. But there is a lone zealot. I visited her a couple of times.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
This place is like second home. Problem is, if it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, You're not.
It's actually important, as strange as that may seem.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim, but our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilas is describing. A man walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like. Or in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first. Always happy to help. If you'll...
Let me know if I can help you.
What I wouldn't give to be stationed in this. Keep it moving.
You, Snake Woman, answer my questions.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
I never can make heads or tails of these guys.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more.
Conviction is something they have in spades, and a lack of deodorant.
The knowledge of the Great Serpent sweeps away all concern. There is only his inevitable return, and those he will spare. Nothing else. You wish to speak of the Keeper's pilgrim, do you not? I will tell you of him, and then you... Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the Unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy and delivers the killing blow. That is all. Strength and conviction show your worthiness to the Great Serpent. The kill is not as important as showing there is no doubt. I grow tired of speaking. Leave me.
I could really bend your ear when you got a moment. There needs to be a bigger word than thanks. More than gratitude. And whatever that word is, I feel that way towards you. I'd be dead. Flat out dead if it weren't for you. No. No. Do not blame yourself. This is the Hunter's fault. I gotta ask. Why me? It was an impossible situation. And if it's wrong to ask, sorry, but it's gonna keep me up at night. Sarah Morgan was our leader. She held everything together. I just don't know if I'd pick me over her. For my girl's sake, I cannot thank you enough. How are you holding up? Are you okay? Right there with you. That Hunter bastard's gotta pay. Pay big time. I don't care if he's starborn and indestructible. We need to figure out a way. Nobody messes with my family like that. Just bring me along when you do. This is personal. I just want you to know, I'm here for you. The only way we're gonna get through this is if we all lean on each other.
There is only one truth. Great Serpent.
I'm surprised I've yet to see the inside of the security office. Here's hoping the streak continues.
Oh, that's some straight up shit that Kobayashi marooned you.
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? What? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could... Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's Rest. And from there, maybe you'll find... Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation? Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. It is one of the great contradictions of belief. We feel the presence of something out there, but we insist. So you think this word unity describes that divine unknowableness that the
This guy's really hard to follow. Can we just get a straight answer?
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go.
Hello.
to Atlantis' first line of defense against these creatures.
Love the smell of getting back into the harness.
You could help us out. Or we can just dust your ship. If that's how you want to play it, fire everything you got! Ha!
I don't think I have one.
Planets like this are precious. back for a minute and nature takes it all back. Not a bad place for a pit stop. You know they have cargo holds for all that.
Apparently it takes a lot of focus. Yeah, exactly that.
Good to see you. If you're looking for something in particular... I might have what you need. Ready for what comes next. those ruins. They look ancient. Oh, Vladimir would go nuts for this. Barrett, too. You know, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad. off, Captain.
Oh, yeah. I've been playing on very hard since the beginning, and the Frontier was getting its ass handed to itself. No matter what I put on it. Yeah.
It can't be. You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go. Oh, please. Did you think I couldn't have found you again? Extinguished that little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger. I wanted to see what you would do, and I haven't been disappointed. I yield, Constellation. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join. I will personally guarantee your safety as long...
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately... Good. See? We can all get along. Hello. Again. You remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise. Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. And who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary? I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others. Rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
Enough. We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you?
What? Whoa.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times. I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp? You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks. To give up. To appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything.
I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides. Don't you understand what we're talking about? There's an infinite number of your friend out there in the multiverse. One is right over there. Besides, why fight me again when you don't have to?
I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunters.
Yes, let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
I know you're not. I'll tell you everything I can. Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version, but so much of you stays the same. It's hard, but each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me. It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you... Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion. When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there...
The Emissary and their kind only want to control you. Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest path. I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the Emissary to decide what to do. They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The Emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge. No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept tending. And it's a bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the Emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work. To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. And sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. That's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how to seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must hear. Yes, I will say. I do not always know if you are a person I should be helping. Forgive me. I have also found that advice is a poor substitute for experience. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will...
While we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
I will say this. New Atlantis is a good place to raise kids. how much Walter pays in property tax on this baby.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye. You know. To Sarah. Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity. Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Hate to be the responsible one, but the big bombshell of what we're actually building here might need another second to sink in. Want to go over this whole multiple universe?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more.
Explains why the Starborn want the artifact so bad. Get them all, and you've got a gateway to infinity.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation. You're right. This is a lot to take in.
Guess a little time to get our heads straight wouldn't hurt. But you know where I'll want to be when everyone's ready. Front.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on... These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn. Catch a smile out there. Don't mind me. Tip your ear later.
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
There's that empty feeling again. Whenever someone's gone, there's